For our little 4-day excursion, we are in Tallulah Gorge State Park. We woke up this morning in a van and it's freezing. Amy's working from home inside the van. There's our spot. Whoop. There, number 9. It is gorgeous and beautiful, just like I remembered it. But I don't think it was cold when I was here last time, so this is of course going to be a whole different experience for us. Sites are a little close to each other, but still a lot of breathing room and plenty of room for the aloha. Got our own picnic table, fire pit. Hey buddy, what is the deal?
I don't know. We have this bird that keeps coming up on our side mirror.
It's a red bird.
It's like one of those red cardinals.
So Amy's got a little setup here, working from the van. This little table, she sits there, and she actually pulled the couch out a little bit, the stretch earlier, and then she swaps between that and the captain's chair. Say doggo, Keanu, say hey. Yeah. And action. How is your workstation working out?
It's great.
Yeah?
Yeah, look at the view.
Are you looking from home? Working from home?
Which way? This way?
Nope.
Oh, this way?
Yep. There's other things to see at Tallulah Gorge and Tallulah Falls besides going down to the gorge. Okay, everywhere you go, look at that. It's just pure beauty. And this is a very steep ledge. If you don't believe me, just take a look. Woo! There's Amy up there. She didn't come down with me, but she's supporting me from up there. Hello, we're in Tallulah Gorge State Park, and there's about 50 campsites here. We're in campsite number 9, right by the main road, not far from the path trail to go down to the gorge or go down to the sand beach. When we got here, it was quiet. We were like one of two or 3 people here, and then our friends, as you can see behind us, I don't know if you can see their campers. There's 1, 2, 3, and they have a vintage one over here set up. We got here early. Amy actually tried out the camper and worked from home. She had her computer all got out, so.
So I think in just walking around the park, looking at the different campsites and stuff, if you don't want to be next to anybody and you want like a really nice site, it looks like number 12 is probably the best.
Yes, number 12.
We look to book, you know, that site to come back in a couple of months, but there's nothing. So it must be very, very popular, but I can see why. It's got a beautiful view. So
yeah, and then there's a hill going up to they call it the interpreter center. It's kind of like a visitor center, and that's where we had to check in, and they have a gift shop in there. And You also have to get your passes if you want to go down the gorge. It has been closed the last 3 days, apparently, because of rain. It's too slippy to go all the way down. You can't go down to the waterfall, but
Yeah.
But anyway, you have access to all that from the park.
It's pretty cool.
And there's a few towns
Yeah.
here close by.
Yeah, yesterday we checked out a great winery.
Yes.
We'll
was
have
really
the
neat
name in the description below. But yeah, great experience. We'll show you a little bit of video from that.
That was about 40 minutes from here.
Yeah, it wasn't
30,
too bad.
40 minutes down some back roads. I call them back roads, but you know, like good old Georgia roads. But that was a really cool experience. They had your favorite creature.
Oh, they had alpacas.
They had alpacas. They got the pet alpacas and
Until
drink
it
some.
spit on me.
Try some different wine. She bought some of the wine from them that they grow
Very nice.
there.
Very good.
Yeah, and we may come back and check that out.
Yeah, definitely.
So you have access to all that from this campground. Now it did fill up fast on the weekend, so definitely got to book it far in advance.
Yeah. They have some really cool like events here where you can do. They have a suspension bridge.
Yes.
And you can do what is it when the moon is at the highest? Full moon hike. Sorry, we just got back from hiking, so I'm a little
apparently
tired.
there was one last night. We were told,
Yeah,
and
we
didn't
missed
know
it.
about
We
it,
didn't know about it.
There's one coming. They have them on the website.
Yeah.
So you can see when there's going to be one that's good for kids. They say.
Yeah. So check that out. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, Tate out.
Tate's out.
About the hike a little bit.
Let's talk about the hike a little bit.
Yeah, let's talk about the hike a little bit.
Let's talk about the hike a little bit.
So we noticed that on the sign in the park it said 1,067. So, but what we found is that there's two different paths, two different staircases. So the staircase that we came down is the first staircase, and that has the most going back up. So if you go back up the same way that we came down, it would be 1,099. If you go the other way, which is the south rim, then it's 1,067. So a little bit of a difference there in which path you decide to take. But they have some really cool, what do they call them? Like outlooks, viewpoints?
Overlooks.
Overlooks, thank you.
Yeah, scenic overlooks as you're going down. They're numbered. I think they have a total of 10 all the way around the rims. And you can go to each one of those on the trail.
Yeah,
as well. It's very well marked. The trail is.
Yeah, it is, and they have the different waterfalls. So I think there's 5 or 6.
They said there's 5 in the brochure I read, or on the website.
Yeah, so you can see the scenic overlooks for each of those falls. So
yeah, and you can
cool.
as you go down, you can see it's the Tallulah River.
Yeah,
the Tallulah River comes down, and it's actually at the front of the entrance is a dam.
So how does it feel to live homeless? Any comment?
Very free. I'm free to go where I want when I want.
I don't know all the facts about it. I want to find out, but basically they lower and let so much water in at a time.
Certain
from the
days
river,
of the year.
certain days of the year, and then
They call them water release days.
Yeah, water release days, and then there's a siren that announces like, woo. I don't know how to make a siren song. But, there's a siren, and then there's these little metal things when you do go down into the gorge like we did last time, all the way down, and it says you want to be above this metal placard here when the siren goes off in case they release water. But
It's really cool. I guess a lot
yeah.
of people come and do kayaking the falls when they do a water release days. They let you do that. So if you look on their website, it will actually give you the days of the week that they do those and the months that they do those, because they only do them certain times of the year. But it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to check that out. About 630 steps, I believe, just to get down to the suspension bridge. I'm not sure if that's down and back out or just down.
It feels like 5,000 though. So.
It does, especially when you're going back up.
And definitely take your time. The stairs are pretty good, but they're steep at some point, so definitely wear some proper footwear and be careful.
Yeah. So just to tell you a little bit about the gorge is 2 miles long and about 1,000 foot deep. When we get down to the suspension bridge, we'll be at about 80 feet from the gorge. So, all right, here we go.
Wow, this bridge is really awesome. We are standing in the middle of the suspension bridge at Tallulah Falls, and it's just pouring underneath us.
We can go down as far as the falls, and then we can't go any further.
What do you think?
Impressive.
Did you jump on the bridge?
No. Brad was walking in front of me though, so it was like I was jumping.
You made it.
Did it!
You did it.
Woohoo!
That's why we actually, when we waited to come back to the campsite to tell you a little bit about it, because just to be honest. I was a little winded. It's a good hike.
Yeah, it was great.
You gotta be careful on the stairs. They're a little steep, especially on the way up. You're counting the stair numbers like 21, 42, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Until you get to 1 and you're like, oh my gosh, yay, we did it. And then we walked around past the dam and came back to the campsite. Anyway, Tallulah Gorge, put it on your bucket list. It took us
Yeah,
6
Georgia.
hours, said 6 hours from North Florida where we live,
7.5 really. though.
but it took us a while. We hit rain and we only could do like 50 miles an hour, and the vans held up really good. We didn't have any issues with the van.
No, we actually
Everything
saw
worked. Everything worked. We're happy.
Yeah, we actually
So-
saw another scope around the other
Oh,
side
yeah.
of the park.
Yeah.
It was a silver one, so that was pretty cool.
We saw a total of four camper vans here.
Yeah.
And the Sprinter just came by a little bit ago.
Yeah, it was a 4x4 Mercedes. That thing was nice. looking.
Nice,
Very
nice.
nice,
But
we love our scope.
we like our scope. So anyway, is that
Alright.
it?
Yeah, that's it.
Sweet.
We're gonna go eat.
We're gonna eat some pancakes.
pancakes.
We all brought pancakes, so it must be a lot of pancakes we're about to eat. So, and then we're gonna check out Sand Beach one more time, and then we're gonna
Load
haul
up
butt
and
back to Florida.
Florida.
Yep.
All right.
Tates are out.
Tate out.
Tates. It's Tates. I don't know why
Tate out.
she always freaking does that, but it's Tates, people. So let me just block her out and be like, Tates out. Tates out. Tates.
Tate.
Tate.
Tate.